What's up, YouTube? Johnny here from Seven Wonders.
And True 7.
And today we're going to do another archetype discussion, and this time we're doing Reptilians. So, based off the artwork of the Reptilians, they're obviously based on snakes, and if I read correctly, their names are actually based on Greek. Was it Greek? No, yeah, Indian and Greek mythology.
With like Medusa and stuff?
Yeah, you know, Medusa, Hydra, Viper. You know, it's just a bunch of this type of stuff.
Oh,
you know. Sorry guys, I have a bit of allergies right now. It's springtime.
Oh yeah.
It's never fun. So yeah, the archetypes the artwork's actually pretty cool. They're all based off snakes, as you can tell from the name, Reptilian and whatnot.
What is
reptiles.
this, though?
I don't know what that is. That is obviously some person merged. No, it reminds me of Merrick. Remember when he merged with one of the Raw?
Yeah.
And it was on like top of the head and everything.
Yeah.
It's like kind of weird. So within the archetype, there's only a little bit of cards for archetype specific. When it comes to archetype specific cards, you know, they only have one synchro monster, only a handful. We don't actually own all the cards right now. We're working on it right now. Mm-hmm. But even then, even if we had all the archetype specific cards, there's not a lot of them actually.
But it does have a lot of room for tech cards. I mean, you don't even use half the cards really. If I was gonna make this deck, but yeah, when you like have it, they're really bad.
No, I mean they're old. They're an old archetype. They're from 5Ds, and I know 5Ds isn't that old. But still, even then, this is like, isn't this one of the earlier synchro decks? Because, I mean, they premiered in Stardust Overdrive. I don't know if that's one of the first ones or not.
I can't remember when that came out at all, but, like, well, it's just really bad. It's not a good synchro deck at all.
Or, I mean, like, you could go and try and make it. I think it's more so for fun play. Definitely not competitive play.
Yeah, you won't win with a meta with this, but it is pretty fun, though. I tried it on Duel Network. I lost.
You tried on Dueling Network, I lost. Good job.
I really did, and it was bad. I mean,
well, in all fairness, this archetype was not the primary archetype they were focusing on when it premiered, and it only expanded up to 2 sets. You know, Stardust Overdrive and Absolute Power Force, and both of those are one of the earlier 5Ds era sets. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But like you said before, there actually is room for a lot of support stuff, you know?
Yeah, they are dark, which is like one of the best attributes in the game.
Yeah, well, it was Dark Eruption. You can use Dark Eruption, there we go. You can get this one.
You should say stuff like Allure of Darkness and Dad. Not like random dark cards like that, but you could use it.
But yeah, you're right. It has a lot of room for tech cards, such as Final Attack Orders. That was one of them.
I mean, like, this is from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki, which, like, has a lot of weird advice.
It still works. I mean, like, their primary play style is to go and make your opponent have 0 attack, or at least your opponent's
like, most
have
of the cards that make him have 0 attack is, like, really weak. Like, that's the only real card you use.
No, they have Venom counter. No, not Venom.
Or like the one boss monster that you special summon like off 2 0 attack guys, but I wouldn't really use that if I made the deck.
But yeah. I mean, it's always an option though to use it.
But like stuff like Scapegoat and you know just make main cards like that and just bring out the boss monster. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could use Flame Viper, he's a snake, and whatnot. Or if you want to go make it primarily based off worms, you could use Behagon or something. No.
That's true.
But I mean, look, they're a reptile. That's their, what you call it, type.
Yeah, but, like, their levels are, like, all over the place.
No, think about it. You could go and get King of the Feral Imps. He could search reptiles.
Well, yeah, but
and you could go and use him to go and help. He's a reptile. He's searchable, and also he could go and he could be searched for King of the Feral Imps, and also he could be exceeded into King of the Feral Imps.
Well, there's not a lot of level 4s. You're mostly like.
I have this guy right here. What are you talking about?
That's like 1. And like this one.
I told you we don't even have all the cards.
I know that, but like, he's not even that good. What does he do again? Like I don't even.
No, isn't he one of the main ones?
No, I really think that. I didn't even use him. That he was so bad. I don't even remember.
Really?
Like, yeah.
But still, nonetheless, you do have other cards like Creature Swap. That's one of the things. Because I know a lot of people when they do their deck profiles, they mention Creature Swap and Scapegoat and whatnot.
Well, yeah, true. Because it's like you could just take one of their monsters, give them one of your 0 attack monsters.
Heck, I'm sure a lot of people use level 4s, which means you could go and like, for example, hypothetically speaking, let's say you normal summon Viper, you could activate Scapegoats. Like, let's say you just activate scapegoats. You can go creature swap their person, and then let's say because a lot of decks nowadays have level 4s, you know, to make some room for the Xyzs, and then you could go and normal summon your level 4 or something, and then you could go bam. You can just do that. Rank 4 right there. King of the Feral Imps. Detach. Search another one. Power plays for days, son.
Oh yeah, and I remember this deck profile I saw that they had Ojama Trio, then they'd special summon Hydra, pop all 3 of the Ojama Trio cards, draw like 3 cards or something.
That is rude.
Yeah, I don't remember the guy. I'm sorry for that, but it was really cool.
Yeah, but still, nonetheless, it's definitely good for a casual play. Definitely not meta play. I mean, it probably does have potential if it actually did receive support. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, I don't think it could go and get, like, 3 cards of support, and then, bam, it's all of a sudden meta.
Yeah, it'd need, like, really, really, like,
it's not volcanic status, but it's still, nonetheless, it's still fun and everything, I'm sure.
It is really cool. I mean, I think they have
an underrated
instant
archetype.
win. They have some instant win card. I think like it's some like freaking snake deity.
Was it Venom?
Oh wait, yeah, that is Venom. I'm sorry, my bad. Mix up right there. Not this one.
So what's your thoughts on the archetype?
I mean, I like the artwork and stuff, and
like with its tech card variety and whatnot.
Well, I mean, oh yeah, there was some like really cool cards I found, like the Alien Brand that could steal a monster or something. Like it's like a Change of Heart or something like that.
Alien Brain?
Yeah, it's some trap card. I can't remember what it does, but I think it's like when a reptile is destroyed, you could take one of the opponent's monsters or something like that.
That's pretty crazy.
And then they have like reptiles have their own painful choice card called like Snake Rain. And then like I tried it out with like 3 Sinister Serpents, like with a new errata. It wasn't that good, but it was still pretty cool that it has like their own painful choice.
That's always good because I mean, painful choice is banned for a reason.
Yeah, yeah, but like there's not a lot of reptiles like graveyard effects.
Reptiles is definitely one of the underrated types when it comes to that because normally it's like warriors, fiends, dragons, definitely.
Yeah, stuff like that.
That's like crazy though. So. What are your so in the anime they actually did have an anime character in 5Ds. It was a Melissa, what was it, Melissa something?
I don't even remember.
She's a 5Ds character and she's one of the Dark Riders and everything. And it's pretty crazy because I mean, I never thought this type right here would actually have their time in the sun, you know what I mean? When it comes to the movies. Then again it doesn't have a lot of support, so they probably just made it just for that character and then released the cards to get some money out of the thing and then just forgot about him ever since.
Yeah, that's what they do now. They make archetypes and forget about him. This one they just forgot about way too quickly, I think.
I mean, 2 sets. You know what I mean? Just 2 sets. That's pretty bad.
That really is, like...
So, I mean, even around the time, because nowadays they're doing, like, 1, admittedly. They're doing, like, 1 set. Like, for example, Air Mages and... what was it? There was an Aqua Actress and whatnot. They came out in 1 set.
Oh yeah, and the Prediction Princess ritual deck.
Yeah, Misty Treadwell. That's her name. Misty Treadwell. That's the one that ran it. But yeah. But for the time when it was released, it was supposed to be... Normally they have the thing where they release them for 3 sets and they're done. You know, but this one only had 2, and around that time that was pretty bad.
I know, it didn't even get reprinted in some Megatin or something.
So what are their strengths and weaknesses? Let's actually.
Their weaknesses is that they're way too slow. They all have like very weak attacks, so you have to use like a lot of cards to protect them. Like I also seen a card like Zero Shock or something like that. Zero something where you can't attack position 0 attack monsters. So like they have this card called Reptilianne Skyla where it goes into attack position at the end phase and it has 0 attack, so it could just protect that card.
That's actually pretty good.
I know.
And then we actually have that card.
I feel like too because we have a bunch of random cards that nobody ever wants.
Right. So their strengths, their playstyle, they bring them down to 0 attack, right?
Yeah, that's basically their main goal is just make all the opponent's monsters 0 attack, just trample over them, pop them with this card, and then that's basically the deck.
So it's kind of like a one-trick pony sort of deal.
Yeah, basically, just that simple. Just like do that, get out their boss monster, do tons of damage while keeping their attacks at 0. That is basically it. That is the most simple playstyle ever, but it's very hard to like get them going.
Yeah, I mean they're an old archetype. Compared to nowadays, like Burning Abyss would definitely outrun this deck and everything.
Freaking Pet Bay or like Draco Pals.
Oh my God.
That would
Pendulum
just,
decks.
That would just
Any
wreck
pendulum
this.
deck.
Yeah, even the freaking bad pendulum deck. I can't. Which one's a really bad one?
I mean, Yosenju's aren't based off pendulums. They're
Or like just like
else.
the freaking Perform Age cards, like the bad ones even would just outdo this.
All right. So you have any final thoughts on the archetype, or you plan on playing them?
I would actually just make them for fun. That's about it.
Oh yeah, they're casual play.
Yeah, but I would not like take this to a tournament or anything.
You know, maybe there's a funsy deck.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys have any other archetypes you want us to go and do, then go and definitely leave it in the comment section below, along with your thoughts on this discussion video and everything. So yeah, stay awesome, guys. See ya.